Question 16. You have Mr. Martinson building a concrete patio in his backyard and deciding where to buy the materials and rental tools needed for the project. The table below shows the materials costs and daily rental costs for 3 different stores. Okay, that's store ABC, and this is materials cost, and then we have the rental cost for wheelbarrow W. Okay, and that's dollar per day, right? So it's gonna be how much for each day. And then the concrete mixture is K. Okay, so that's again dollar per day. And material cost is just a one-time fee, so it's a fixed cost. Okay, so the total cost Y for buying the materials and renting the tool in terms of number of days X given by this equation. Y equal to M plus W plus K times X. Okay, so M is a material plus the daily cost, right? The total daily cost for each day, and then times X is however many days we have. That should give us the total. Okay. So what we have here is, let's look at 16, says for one number of days X, will the total cost of buying the materials and renting the tools from store B be less than or equal to the total cost of buying the materials and renting tools from store A? Okay, so we're looking for less than or equal to. So here should be an inequality. Okay, so we can find the total cost, right? You can find how to represent total cost for store A and store B. And then we can set up an inequality and then solve for X from there. Okay, so for store A, right, the cost of store A should be what? So we can use this equation here, right? So they said the cost is M. So M is for store A, M is 750 plus W plus K times X. So W is 15, K is 65. So let's just go ahead and add them together. 15 plus 65 is 80. Okay, so this will be 80 times X, which is 750 plus 80X. Okay, and for store B, the total cost is M for store B is 600 plus W plus K is 25 plus 80 for store B, right? 25 plus 80 is 105 and then X. Okay, so that's store B. So we want store B be less than or equal to store A. Okay, so our inequality will be for store B will be 600 plus 105X. This is store B have to be less than or equal to store A's total, which is 750 plus 80X. Okay, so that's our inequality here. And to solve an inequality, so it's pretty much the same as solving the equation. The only difference is if we're multiplying or dividing by a negative number on both sides, we do have to switch an inequality. Okay, so the less than greater than will flip. Okay, so that's the only thing I have to keep in mind. Okay, so to solve for X, we can go ahead and do minus 80X on both sides first. Okay, that'll cancel out the plus 80X in the end there. So you get on the left side, 600 plus 105X minus 80X is 25X. This is less than or equal to 750. Okay, and to solve for X, we can do minus 600 on both sides. You get 25X less than or equal to 750 minus 600. That should give us 150. Okay, and lastly, to solve for X, we're dividing by 25 on both sides. Okay, since we're just dividing by positive 25, the inequality sign will stay the same. And we get 150 divided by 25. And that should give us equal to 6. Okay, so X is less than equal to 6. And that should be our answer. Okay, so we have in number of days is 6 days or less. The cost in store B will be less than the cost in store A. Okay, so our answer should be letter A for question 16.